live.
Ken's fault.
Ken's hotspot dried up.
I will take responsibility for
Ken's
this.
hotspot dried up.
My hotspot dried up.
No, it's a Wi-Fi thing. It's okay.
Internet.
Are you trying to entrap me into saying something awful?
Yes.
I'm a software engineer.
Because I'm about to, but I'm reeling it in because we're live. If we were not live, I'd say something.
We had worship brother Art Del Cueto up here, and what an interview! That was
great.
Absolutely
That was a
amazing
lot of
interview.
fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Highlights. Great guy. Shriner does a lot for the children's hospitals.
Border Patrol agent protecting
Border Patrol
our country.
Agent. Also said that I had no soul.
Yes, he did. Yep.
We had that discussion. Big wrestling fan. We talked about
You
that.
do realize you're 2 for 2 with guests breaking your balls. Right?
You're welcome. To you and our listeners, you're welcome.
Started the local chapter of Riders of the Third Degree.
Riders of the Third Degree.
Masonic Motorcycle Club. In
Association.
His area, which is awesome. Association. I know there's a distinction between the two.
There's a big one.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Between the two.
But that was a really good
a really
time,
good one,
and it was 4 brothers sitting down having a conversation. It kind of went all over the place sometimes, but as most of our conversations do,
Most of them. Yeah.
it was fun. It was just 4 brothers sitting down talking. It was very genuine. It was very real, and it was enjoyable.
Yeah, it's okay though that the conversation kind of moved into different things outside of Freemasonry, because it shows that this is exactly how brothers interact with one
Absolutely.
another. It's not choreographed. When we got talking, I mean, God, we went from talking about fentanyl down at the border and all that, which blows my mind. We talked about down at the border. We talked about immigration. We came back, and then next thing you know, we're talking about wrestling.
And
then
Ric Flair. Woo!
I walk out of the room to use the bathroom and come back in, and they're still talking about wrestling
and comic books and everything else.
And comic books. We talked.
The comic books.
So interactions between brothers are not always ritual.
But it was to use a corporate buzzword, it was very organic.
Yes, very. And
it just went where it went, and we had fun. And I hope that our listeners enjoy the conversation as much as we did, because it was fun. It was just a fun conversation that focused on masonry, focused on a few other things. But that's life.
Yeah.
That's the balance. That's your 24-inch gauge.
And we learned a little bit about his Masonic career. Him and Joe had a bond at one point.
Absolutely. I believe he said
several times.
I was the stick that stirred the drink, or something along those lines.
The straw that
stirred the drink. Yeah. That was me. And I believe he even said he would dye his mustache and eyebrows red for me. I believe that was somewhere in there. I'm the straw that stirs the drink. A nice tall glass of Joe Enormous.
Well,
I really cannot deal with you sometimes.
But those are his words.
When
the straw,
you had said
you added a little bit.
You could either be the straw that breaks the camel's back, or the straw that stirs the drink. Guess which one I am. Thank you, worshipful brother Art.
So what does that make me and Ken? The glass in the water, or
no? We're the mixers, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, you're
the alcohol in the mixer, and then if it weren't for Joe, then
the straw that stirs the drink.
It'd be a terrible cocktail.
Where do you see what I dress?
Stop!
Where do you see what I dress up as?
Don't look me in the eyes when you say that.
It's at least the puppet's not staring you down.
Oh God, no! We got.
I was looking at you tonight.
We should pull that. We should pull that like black veil over the top of his face, because it is disturbing. It is disturbing.
And I'm not one of those little coffee stirrer straws. I'm like the big giant one with the bendy thing at the top.
Guys, we're never gonna hear the end of this, right?
I'm like the bendy. I'm like the really cool bendy straw, not just the regular one, not the little stirrer.
Yeah.
I'm the straw that stirs the drink.
You're the straw that stirs the drink. You are also the gangster of love. But let me ask you, is it more of a hold up than a stick up?
We've only got 4 listeners right now.
God help their souls.
For the straw
that's okay. Don't worry. I'll be promoting that. There may be a T-shirt in the Joe-normous collection of the podcast. The straw that stirs the drink.
You really are going to come at me with an idea, with a concept tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I have a feeling that there's going to be an image. No good morning, no nothing. It's just going to be.
Here's the concept. No,
image.
here's going to be the concept. It's going to be a picture of Morgan Freeman with the narrative of.
You can't have Morgan Freeman on it.
Yes, Morgan Freeman.
You can't put a face of a celebrity on a shirt.
It's okay. No, it'll be fine.
No, it's like fair use.
It'll be
as long as
fine.
you stylize
He's
it
public
enough.
domain at this point.
No.
You're going to hit a picture of Morgan Freeman, and it'll say, "Worshipful brother Joe is the straw that stirs the drink."
We're losing watchers.
And when they hear it, they're going to hear
literally
it.
dropping off.
They're going to hear it in the Morgan Freeman voice. Worshipful brother Joe is the straw that stirs the
Where's our
drink.
Discordians?
We're down to 2 right now.
I'm sorry, folks.
Oh God.
Hey, last time we had a celebrity guest, I got called a pussy.
Yes, you did.
So can I have a little bit of redemption?
We're down to 1 now.
Damn it.
No, we're up to 3.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
I only see
So-
one watcher now. I don't know.
What'd you guys think of the interview, though?
Loved it. Absolutely
It was
loved it.
It was one of the more fun interviews that I think we've done,
He's a real dude. He's talking about
Yep.
coming up to Connecticut and hanging out with us.
which would be super cool.
That would
Can't
be
wait.
really cool.
We could have our own little what's the word I'm looking
Like a
for?
reunion, where everybody-
No, like
like a
a
meeting,
round table of sorts.
a round table.
Of Masons, and we could have Brother Pat Militich come up, and Art
Worshipful
Del
Brother
Cueto, and perhaps our special guest that's coming up. But
Uh-huh.
it'd be really cool if we were to get them all up here around the same time and do a
That
little
would be fun.
round
Live.
table of Masonic
It would be
discussion.
fun for me because I think after we got a couple of drinks in worshipful brother Pat Militich's in his system, and if Joe kept saying the straw that stirs,
He
would
choke me out.
He'd probably choke you out. Yeah, and you would deserve
beat
it.
the shit out of you, and I would love every minute of
Yeah, and George and I would be here
with the
like,
puppet in the background going,
So-
"Do it,
So,
do it!"
should we help him? No.
so I have this vision in my head. You know the memes that go back and forth, the Paulie Senior and Paulie Junior from
Yes,
Orange County Choppers.
yes.
It's me and Militich, and I'm standing up screaming, "But I'm the straw that stirs the drink."
You gotta make it now. You have to make it.
And he's like, "But your drink is crap." Oh God.
This is why we don't record on a Friday night,
No,
ladies and gentlemen.
no.
This is why.
No, this was a lot of fun.
Mm.
Yeah,
We're still kind of that post
giddy,
we're that giddiness, that
Post-giddiness.
little
but
that little high you get after doing a really good show.
he said he came from a small town in Arizona, right?
Small border town.
small
yeah.
border town in Arizona, and the dude has been having like dinners at the White House, has met the president.
Several times, yes.
That is some gangster shit right there.
Yep.
To
Yeah, it
go
is.
from, I love those Cinderella stories of
Absolutely.
like somebody going from nothing to everything.
Yeah.
No, not that he has everything, but you know,
But
doing
he's made
okay
a good
for-
life for himself. He's
Thank
made a
you.
very good life, and
I love those
he's led an
Cinderella
honest
stories.
life. And no, it's makes you proud not only as it's the American dream. Like
It
Dusty
makes me
Rhodes.
proud as a
but it's the
Freemason
American
to see
dream.
another brother.
That's the thing. Not only is it that American dream,
Yeah.
but it's the
Mhm.
another brother that's doing well. That when we had
Even Pat Milton
most
did.
worshipful Mel up
Johnson.
here.
Mhm.
He had the saying on his pin.
Mhm.
Was it Mudita or something along those lines?
Mudita, I believe.
Mudita,
Yeah.
which is finding happiness in the joy of others.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's
I mean, even brother
You
Pat
know what I'm
Militich.
saying?
I mean,
Absolutely.
That's where it's at.
That's awesome. You know,
Absolutely.
I love seeing people.
and they threw
Doing
some
good.
back our way too.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
it's just it's fun. It's what the brotherhood is about.
Right.
It just makes what we're doing worthwhile, and this is what we get out of it. It's
Mhm.
fun. It's not like we're looking for accolades or fame. It's just getting that good feeling of brothers helping brothers.
And you know
Yeah.
what's great about this whole thing is that I obviously knew that Marshall Brother Art was a Freemason. Obviously, there was a meme with his.
Right.
So I knew he was a Freemason. And I instantly defended him. Instantly. When I seen that meme, I'm like, this is BS. Like, the guys, the brother's just wearing his square and compasses, being proud of it.
Right.
And I went to bat. Like, I was pissed about that whole thing. I can't remember. I'm going to have to listen back now to find out which episode I decided to go bananas on. But how cool is it that Eastern and Star ladies are leaving? Bye, ladies.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, ladies. Drive safely.
No,
No.
We make a lot of noise.
We interrupted your meeting.
Yes.
Do we need to walk them out? Are they good? Okay.
So, what was I saying? Oh, that's what I was saying. He reached out to me, and I knew he was a brother. I defended a brother. I always defend a brother. Always will, unless the brother rightfully deserves to not be defended.
Or is it Ginger?
But even if he doesn't, even if I'm not able to defend him and he's doing something wrong, I will whisper good counsel in his ear.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he reached out to us and, we got talking and then came on here and did an interview with us. And what's up, Nathan Davis? Brother Nathan Davis. But how cool is it that two Freemasons who have never met can sit there and have a conversation like we just did for the last hour and 15
hour and a
20
half,
minutes.
yeah, something like
And
that.
funny as hell, and break balls, and it was all in brotherly love
That's
and
what the
friendship.
fraternity is about.
That's what
that's
we do.
incredible.
Absolutely. That's the beauty of the fraternity.
Yeah. So
And when you travel, if you're a brother that travels a lot, get in touch with the local lodge out that way.
Yep.
Talk to your secretary, have him talk to their secretary.
Yeah.
Because this is the exact same thing that happens when
Yeah.
you are by yourself as a brother traveling
Absolutely.
somewhere where you've never been before.
Right.
You have friends everywhere.
And I've always described that as, for an instant you're friends, but for a lifetime you're brothers.
Right.
And that's how that moment happens.
Mhm.
It- welcomed for an instant as a friend.
Uh-huh.
For the rest of your life, you're brothers.
Right.
Now, it's been a minute since we had a guest up here that we've taken out and brought out and shown the sights to, and
The G.
taken out to
The
dinner.
G.
Yeah, I mean,
The
the G and Peter Daigle, when Peter Daigle came
Actually,
up
The
here.
G. Yes.
Fill him up.
Oh,
The
I'm
G.
good to go.
The G deserves a
How
toast.
could we forget?
The G. Our little boy is all grown up.
Hold on.
This has-
Brother
Brother
Mm.
Buckelman.
Gideon Buckelman.
May I propose this?
Yes, please do.
You're up.
All right. To our brother, Gideon Buckelman, for by that sacred appellation I may now address you. Brethren, right hand to arms.
To arms.
Ready.
Ready.
Aim.
Aim.
Fire. Good fire. Fire all. Together, brothers.
Vivat, vivat, vivat.
Congratulations, my brother.
Congratulations, my brother.
Our little boy's all grown up.
little boy's all
grown up.
So proud.
You know what a Dutch oven is? You know the story is of a Dutch boy?
That was an ambush interview.
That
by the way.
absolutely was. Absolutely.
But he did very well.
He did very well. He combated your BS.
And I know in his particular neck of the woods, Freemasonry is a little bit different. They're very very proper, which I'm totally
appreciate
behind that. Yeah,
I
I think that's
appreciate
really
that,
cool.
yes.
Yeah.
If you're an initiated brother, you're there you're in a tuxedo and you're in a tailcoat and you
Tailcoat, white vest, white bow tie.
That's the way it is.
That's
And I totally get that.
really cool.
Yeah.
And the fact that some of them may listen to us, I feel like
It's even better, right?
they're looking at us like
Ugly Americans.
freaking
We're the ugly
Americans.
Americans again.
But we're still your brothers, and
We are still your
love
brothers,
you.
and you have to love us.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we love you.
But yeah, I did see his apron. It was really cool.
It's a nice apron.
That's pretty neat.
It's all white, and they already have the blue border around it.
Right, and it
It's
had
like a light
the
blue.
two tassels hanging down, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
It did.
And the border's iridescent too. It's got like it's very
Yeah, it's very
well
nice.
well
Yeah.
made.
Yeah, that's big
Very
money
cool
for that
looking.
apron.
Yep.
But And I may be wrong, but I think that as they go through the degrees, that's when they get the little rosettes.
I believe you're correct.
John Bagley, Aurora Lodge, number 50. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Brother John?
Hello,
Peter
Aurora
Daigle
Lodge.
joined. Hey.
Oh, Peter Daigle.
Peter Daigle, our
Hey.
podcast
artiste and Prince connoisseur,
Mhm.
and just all around good guy who I plan to visit next time I'm up in New Hampshire, which might be as soon as next week. So, Brother Peter, I'll be reaching out to you.
And fellow comic book aficionado.
Run.
Fellow comic book aficionado,
Mhm.
geek, however you want to say it. And, just a little shout out to Brother Peter, who I know is having a really crappy day
I was
today.
just going to say that.
And, hey, love you, brother. That's all. Just, you got the brotherhood behind you. So
yes, you do.
we're here
Love you,
for you.
Brother
If you
Peter.
need
And
Actually,
We
a
got
lot
your
of
back.
the other I call them podcast family listeners reach out also on when he had written on Facebook and
Mhm.
also told him, hey, listen, chin up, man. And
Chin up.
to Brother Peter Daigle, remember, it could always be worse. For instance, I was driving a 1989 truck today with no cigarette lighter or radio or functioning seatbelt. So,
wow, that's even old in my day.
Wow, it's somehow about George now.
I'm just saying it could be worse.
Funny how that happens. Funny how that
Oh,
happens
you
every
son
time.
Brother Peter, we got your back. Whatever you need,
We got you,
let us
brother.
know. You know we're always here for you. Even George,
So
who's
just hop in that little red Corvette
driving a
and
1989
party like
truck.
it's
know what, though?
1999.
You took a cheap shot at me when Art Del Cueto was on. Yeah, you like that, huh? Go ahead, try to repeat it.
Yeah,
I got it that
Look
time.
at you pronouncing things like a human. That's cool.
Wow.
Oh, come on. even Section 39 over there is taking shots.
Our little Neanderthals all grown
Section-
up.
For anybody who doesn't understand what Section 39 is, that's the bleacher creatures in Yankee Stadium. They were like the way
Yeah, I'm a
out.
Red Sox fan, so I don't know what that means.
God, it's your comparison to the seats in the back of the Red Sox Stadium that
Oh,
never get
oh,
filled.
You
hold
mean
on.
the green
No,
monster?
even
No,
further
like
out.
the obstructed view seats behind the columns.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, now I know what you mean. Because there were like columns, and I mean there still are in Fenway, and if you're behind the column, you can't
Right.
really. Your view is obstructed. No, whatever.
Brother Peter Daigle says, "Thank you, brothers. It's good to hear and see you today. You can drag your ass down here, and I know it's a little bit of a ride, but man, it's 5 hours. It's not bad, right? We'll still be here.
No, it's not even that. It's about 3.5.
Damn.
It's about 3.5 hours.
We got that other stuff in there.
We're not going to be here in 3
I'll be up there
hours.
Wednesday night. I'll come see you.
I will
Brother
wait
Peter.
for Peter if he's
Brother
having
Joe,
a bad
setting
day.
up.
If Brother
Had a
Peter
bad
came down,
day.
if he
Take
came, don't
one
start,
down.
don't stop.
Sorry, you had a
Had
bad
that
day.
song
Drive
and
3.5
turn it
hours
around.
south.
Joe's singing. My day's about to
Had a
get worse.
bad day. Or I could go. I forget who, but I could go a little.
Closing time.
You could do that, or had a bad day again.
I don't know what that is.
Said I would not understand. Said I'm sorry, but I had a bad day again. You turned my mic off.
Oh, his mic is off. Look at that.
You know, that's
Wow.
not it. Turn it back on. Turn it back on. Stop
No,
saying
I
that.
like this
All right.
better.
This sucks.
It's on. It's on.
No, it's not. I cannot. I have headphones on.
You can tell now.
That man is a douche. Yes, you understand douche. Yes.
He is a douche.
Now batting number 2, Derek Jeter.
I love the sound effects thing. I just got to
Do I
put
still
on
have
the
it?
one.
Okay, so I'm back to normal now.
Yeah,
I
now
have to
you're
sound my voice.
So for those who are just tuning in or just popping on, we had a interview with Worship Brother Art Del Cueto, who is the Border Patrol agent that was on episode 4 that I talked about the meme that was put up about him. He was basically a Border Patrol agent that went to the White House, did a press interview.
Vice President of the National Border
And
Patrol
I love-
Council.
Thank you.
And I love how you get one name right and you say it 100 times because you finally got one right.
Speak of names, let's do some shout outs.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. We didn't do shout outs in the actual
Shout
episode because we wanted to get right into it. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. So let's get into
We
shout
owe
outs.
some people some shout outs.
Oh, boy, this is going to be a lot.
you guys really don't know that song, Had a Bad Day?
I mean, I know a song
I know
that
it. I just don't listen
involves
to
that lyric. but-
garbage.
No,
It's
it's
a
not
different
garbage.
one,
That's
so-
a different one.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes, go ahead.
All right.
We have nothing to charge our cannons with. Do you want me to do something?
I
about
think
that?
you need to
grab
some powder.
the proper 12 or whatever it is.
Oh God, that nonsense.
You know what? I tried.
Grab
man.
the shield egg instead, then. Where are you guys located? First time viewing, listening. Oh, well, in that case, we are in Seymour, Connecticut. We are.
It's really that bad? You're not going to drink the other stuff? Fuel is the band. You've got to heard this song. You had.
We're in Seymour, Connecticut, and just don't. I'm trying to have a conversation with one of our listeners. Murdered the mic.
I don't know that tune.
Fuel?
I don't know.
So, brother, yeah, I killed your mic because I'm having a conversation with one of our listeners.
What do you think? I'm fucking Steve? What do you think? I'm Messner? You treat me like a Messner?
Brother John, we are actually located in Seymour, Connecticut. We just got finished. This is not a normal. This is an after recording type conversation.
After hours.
We just had a non-live conversation or interview with a Border Patrol agent who is a brother Mason whom got basically a meme made about him about the NWO and all this other stuff. And I defended him in episode 4, and then he reached out to us. So this is kind of like our, what do we call this? The cool down phase?
It's after hours.
The afterglow.
hours.
The after-
Yeah.
I'm still shut off. You still shut me off?
No, you're on.
I can't hear myself in the headphones. You shut me
Really?
off.
No, I swear to God. You're on.
No, you're on.
Swear to God,
Okay.
you're on.
It's the afterglow.
So, all right, let's do some.
Or the walk of shame.
We
depending
don't
on
really
how-
do after hours episodes anymore. We used to do like 0.5 episodes.
Oh, crap. Give me your glass.
Every so
That
often.
came out way too
Now we
fast.
just go live.
Yeah, we just go live, I think. And I like after the interviews, when we just kind of just fart around and talk about what we interviewed and
Debrief.
Walk of
debrief.
shame.
Debrief. There we go. Start calling
Debrief.
these
Walk
deep-
of shame.
Start calling these debriefs.
AARs.
All right. Shout outs. Austin Barnum, Lee Burns, Andy Benson, JW, J Dub Badgley, Lee Emiot, Stephen Posse, if you will, Dennis Ira, Byron Howe, Frank Tanner, Larry Bryles, Giovanna Girarga. I'm trying like hell.
I really should read
Wait.
this from now on.
Or anybody else.
Zolma
Anybody really?
A. Del Cueto,
Oh, good job.
Brian Judelson, J. D. Arastia. I'm usually pretty good at these. All right, come
No,
on.
you're not.
No,
No,
never.
you're not.
This
you,
is par for the course
stop
right
it.
now.
Stop it.
Mark Jamie got that one.
Okay, well done.
Christ. The very next one. Jallo Media Guru Mohammed Lamarana.
Yes. I swear people are coming up with these names just to foil him. I love that.
Sound it out.
I'm going to
Use
create a
your
new
words.
profile tomorrow.
Omari Haslick, Christian Eck, Paul Eric Riodenique.
Sound it out.
I'm working on it. Joe Spangola, Ronaldo Hortolon, Carlos Garcia, Jerry Stover, Jeremy Rogers, Alan Lowe. We haven't had that many likes in a very long time.
We had like
so
30 likes this
cut
week.
me some slack.
Yeah, that's very, very cool. Thank you all,
Ah, damn
brothers
it.
and
Three more
friends.
came in.
3 more. Let's go. Let's
Okay.
do it. Come on. Let's hear it.
3 more
Let's
came
hear
in
it.
since you started talking.
I'm messing around. All right. So let's do it.
All right.
Joe.
Thank you, brothers and friends.
Right hand to arms.
To arms.
Ready.
Ready.
Aim.
Aim.
Fire good fire. Fire all. Together, brothers.
Vivat, vivat, vivat.
I'm gonna say, what was that?
Scotch.
I don't love it.
Wasn't bad though. I actually was
Is that a
okay
single
with it
malt?
this time.
Single malt 18.
No.
Roger Hernandez.
Hey!
Hey!
Python!
He's no, that's Daniel
I know,
Hernandez.
but-
Roger Hernandez is actually a petitioner to this lodge.
Oh,
Who
really?
will be coming up here tomorrow. Roger, you're watching, you're listening, you're doing your thing on here. You need to show up in suit and tie. You're having dinner with us. So just letting you know, be here like 6:30.
Welcome, friend.
Christian Donnerstag, good to see you. Good to see you as well. Glad you're tuning in.
Sir?
Huh?
I said, welcome, sir.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm not
thought you
talking
said-
to you.
I thought you said, what was that? That's why I'm
No.
like, huh?
Welcome, sir.
He says, yes, sir, I'll be there.
No, I didn't.
All right.
It says you did.
It says I did what?
No, it
Says
says
that I
that
just
Joe
joined.
joined, even though he didn't.
But I
So-
haven't been on my phone.
You've been
so-
hacked.
Time to change your password, brah. Somebody's compromised your account.
compromised. This.
You've been compromised. Them
You know what'd be
Chechnyan
funny?
hackers.
I
all
would
up in your
love
shit.
to like get a message from Joe tomorrow and be like, Illuminati, Illuminati, Illuminati.
exactly.
Be
like, Hello, would you like to join Illuminati?
All right. We got a 5-star review.
Are we?
Sweet.
Oh,
Charge it up.
no, it's a-
Come on.
On Apple iTunes.
On Apple iTunes.
Sweet.
Late to the party, ... And this is from T. Rossi.
What do you mean, party?
5-star review. One of the most entertaining podcasts out there. The antics and shenanigans are absolutely hysterical. I would seriously like to thank you guys for rekindling the fire to get me back into the Brotherhood of Freemasonry. I just got to the Gideon episodes and won't skip any.
The Gideon Chronicles.
You don't want to skip
Oh,
those.
God,
Those are good
no.
ones.
The Gideon Chronicles were the
Yeah.
best. All I can say is why ask why drink orange dry, son of a it doesn't stop.
You really have to read
So
these things ahead of time.
I don't want to hear anything about your legs. Very nice though.
That's going to come up for like the next 6
So,
months or so at least.
Apple iTunes review. Ken, lead it.
All right. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Brethren, right hand to arms.
Arms.
Ready.
Ready.
Aim.
Aim.
Fire. Good fire. Fire all. Together, brothers. Vivat, vivat, vivat.
You know what pisses me off more than anything?
That's nasty.
It is.
No, I mean that's single malt. We're not supposed to be
It's not
shooting
too-
it. You're
it's-
supposed to be sipping it.
I wouldn't
Not
want
shooting
to
it.
take any more time on that than needed.
No,
Um,
that's good.
On a side note, though, so here's my thing. T. Rossi says he absolutely loves the hysterics, and he says, "Why ask why? Try orange dry."
But
He hasn't even got to the love ya in Lollipop Guild part
Right.
yet.
Oh yeah.
So
you're
I
still
don't
gonna
want to
have
hear
deal
a
with that,
damn
yeah.
word about your white ass legs.
About my white ass legs.
Oh,
You know,
I still got like what? He's
But-
got like 20 or 30 episodes of coming back and being like,
I
but-
can't wait until next summer when I'm all tanned up and I'm like in beach body shape and I wear shorts and you
You're like
guys are gonna
shoe
be
leather.
like,
Yeah.
look at that.
Wait till
Ken's
he-
legs are like normal color.
Wait.
I'm gonna be like, yeah.
listen,
okay.
understand, I wasn't
The
the one
joke
who
dies.
started that. You can thank your AGM.
It was Chris. No, it was Chris Martinelli that started it.
Was
Yeah,
it Chris
yeah,
Martinelli?
Yeah,
I thought it was
it was
Dan.
worshipful brother Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Past master of our sister lodge over in Waterbury,
When he
Liberty
woke-
Continental
when he woke
number
up.
76. Thank you, Chris.
After he woke
Appreciate
up
that.
and noticed he was watching the podcast.
Yeah. He is a
But wait,
funny man.
wait till
I bet you Ken can take a penny and make it move up a door.
but I don't know what that
Come
means.
on.
powder.
No.
Powder reference?
No.
Is that a powder reference?
No. Demi Moore.
Ghost?
Never seen that movie.
Come on.
No,
Give it up.
I'll give it-
Like Demi
I'll
Moore,
give it
like
to you.
getting it on with the
But who did
ghost.
we get that
No,
review from?
It's just a ghost. White, transparent. I was just making a movie reference to the
Wow.
So who did we get that
Digging
review
deep.
from?
Hollow Man.
T. Rossi? What'd you say that?
Slender Man?
Wow. Wow.
Blair Witch?
In the meadow, we can build a tower wood.